Team Yellow. But you can change your chat color to blue, red, or green. And basically the idea is, in 6 weeks, the town is going to get exploded. And you're trying to... there we go. You're trying to build your character a bit. And hopefully, once the Yawhg happens, we will be able to rebuild. And that's the basic idea of the game. I need somebody on green. Somebody must be on green. I'm going to be on Team Yellow, which is the guy on the top there. Team Green is the guy on the bottom. Team Red, you're the guy on the right, the girl on the right. Sorry. And if you want to be the woman in blue to the left, then that is going to be your team color. There you go. I see it was red right now, Blaziken, but let's go ahead and get started. Keep in mind there's a stream delay, so you might want to think about your move beforehand. Talk about it in chat with the rest of your team. So yeah. Team Blue, what do you want to do? You have the first move. You can either go to the forest, the arena, the alchemy tower, the gardens, the palace, the tavern, the hospital, and the slums. Every turn, you choose through one of these locations, and there's 2 things you can do at each location. And there's also a random event that you have to choose between. And this will all, depending on your choices, will affect your stats. Physique, finesse, mind, charm, magic, and wealth. And depending on how high you get those stats, will determine what job you'd be qualified for at the end of the game. So yeah, Blue goes to the tavern and get wrecked. Alright, I will go with what Fulham said first, and I believe that means he wants to drink at the tavern. He spends the entire week, at least Team Blue, spends the entire week getting wasted. By the way, Team Green, you're next, so if you want to start thinking about what you want to do, that would be advisable. Anyway, Team Blue gains 2 charm and 1 physique. One day while in the tavern, a heated argument erupts between 2 patrons. Soon enough, fists are flying, and everyone seems to be joining in on the violence. Alright, Team Blue, you can either join the fray or break up the fight. If someone other than Fulham wants to choose this for Team Blue, I will listen to them. Here, a bunch of towels. Oh, man. Thanks, Grinder. Although you might want to change your color, because I am Team Yellow. There is no Team Yellow. Don't think we have enough people to do 4 teams. Brave of the fight says Fulham. Vulgar Girl or Gavin, if you guys join in the fray, you jump into the thick of the fight and let loose some pent-up rage on unsuspecting patrons. You get 1 physique from all the exertion. So there you go. Anyway, Team Green's turn. Having stream problems. Great. Well, Omega, I guess you're the one that's going to have to pick, so where do you want to go? The forest, the arena, the alchemy tower, the gardens, the palace, the hospital, or the slums. You can't pick the tavern because Team Blue already has been there. Red, you might want to be on, think about what you want to do. Dronester, it might just be you on Red. So make sure that you stay active. Hopefully some other people join in later. But, Team Green, where do you want to go? If you want to keep this moving, you have to tell me in advance what you want to do. At least it's always worked out in the past, but for some reason I don't have a whole lot of people. I didn't announce the stream, so we don't have a whole lot of people here today. Garden meditate. Sounds good. There we go. You spend the week in deep meditation. They gain 1 magic and 2 mind. One day on your way home from the park, you come across a golden ring. You can either sell the ring or wear the ring, Team Green. Huh. Well, looks like everyone's having buffering issues right now. I'm sorry, but I'm not dropping any frames on my end. Dronester, in the hospital, you can either tend to patients or clean the hospital. So I'm letting you know ahead of time so you can tell me which of the 2 you want to do, Dronester. Spring vacation issues. I guess that might be it. But, what do you want to do with this magic ring, Team Green? Sell or wear? Oh, Twitch is having issues at the moment, Vulgar? That's great. That'll kind of explain why no one's here. Maybe I'll stop streaming after this. How about, what do you mean having issues, Vulgar? Is, like, some people just not able to get in? So I might just move the stream to Wednesday or something. Wear the ring? Alright. So when you put it on the finger, orange glowing markings appear on the outside of the band. The markings unravel themselves from a ring and swirl in front of you. They form into what appears to be a fully armored ghost radiating a beautiful orange light. The ghost turns to you and nods before walking away. The ring looks good on you. Well, there you go. In one charm. And Team Red say they want to go to the hospital and tend to the patients. They spend the week diagnosing and tending to the sick. One day, a patient comes to the hospital with sores that no one's ever seen before. While walking by his bedside, he looks at you and rudely asks for a glass of water. Alright, Dronester, do you want to get him water or ignore him? This guy seems to have some kind of magical herpes all over his body. I don't know. And he does very skinny fingers, if you care to notice that. What do you think, Dronester? Get him water or ignore him? Yeah, the Yawhg, Tostrus. And I see that you're on Team Red, so if you want to help Dronester out, ignore, you got it. Despite your intention to ignore him, however, you find yourself completely unable to resist obeying the man's request. You bring him a small glass to quench his thirst. I guess you do not have the magic to resist. He takes a large sip, swigs it at you, and proceeds to spit at you. You try to dodge the water, but something inside your mind paralyzes you from doing so. That night, when you get home, you feel dizzy and start having vivid hallucinations about ancient wizards. You gain 3 magic, but lose 3 mind, because you're going insane. Team Yellow, that's me. I'm Team Yellow. I'm going to the forest. I'm gonna hunt things. Spend the week hunting defenseless critters. I gain 2 finesse and sell the pelts for 1 wealth. One day, I stumble upon a gigantic moss-covered stone. It pulses with magical energy. What do? I touch it. Yeah. Ah, there we go. 1 magic for me. They say the last time it came, the Yawhg devoured houses whole, stole lives, tore families and family members apart. But that was so very long ago. Fulham says the Team Blue wants to go to the arena and bet, but if Vulgar Girl or someone else wants to choose this time and Fulham can choose the random event, I'm okay with that too. Don't let Fulham dominate your team, Team Blue. He's a bastard sometimes. But I will do it in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, betting it is. Team Blue, you spend the entire week betting, placing bets on your favorite fighters. You gain 6 wealth. Wow, that is a ton of wealth. One night on your way home, you spot a rusty dagger on the ground. Do you want to pick up the rusty dagger or leave it alone? Vulgar Girls, sorry, you were a little late, but, you can choose on this random event. Do you want to pick up the dagger or leave it alone? Vulgar Girl or anyone else on Team Blue other than Fulham. And, Vulgar, I will let you go ahead and pick the slums next time. Is there a lot of lag? I guess. But, we'll go to the slums next time, Vulgar Girl, for Team Blue. I'll have to remember that. Back in my mind. By the way, in the slums, you can either choose to, I believe, fight crime or, pickpocket people. So, no one to think about what you want to do there. But, you're not worthy, so the blade just disappears. Okay, then. I guess they want to... Team Red, Team Green wants to just meditate in the gardens again. So they spend the whole week in deep meditation, gain 1 more magic and 2 more mind. One day, a toothless old woman approaches you. I have a small pouch of magic beans. Would you be interested in purchasing them? Alright, Team Green, do you want to purchase the magic beans or say no thanks? Alright, Tostrus, you can definitely pickpocket. That's fine. Oh. Well, my bad, Vulgar. The stream delay might be as good as high as 30 seconds. That's why I say the team usually wants to start thinking ahead. When the team before you when it's their turn, you might want to start saying in the chat what you want to do. At least for the first decision. Yeah, I know, Team Green, I got that part. I want to know if you want to buy the magic beans or not. This crazy old lady. I'm much farther now? Does that mean it's better or worse? I don't know. Alright, Team Green, what are we doing? Buying magic beans or say no thanks? And Ken, so no. Alright, no thanks. You walk away, she walks away disappointed. There's no such thing as magic beans, you mutter to yourself. You gain 1 mind. I know you can't, Team Green, but there's still an option to try to buy them anyway, despite not having 1 wealth. Anyway, Team Red wants to go to the slums and pickpocket. You spend the week performing petty theft. You gain 1 wealth and 2 finesse. Over the course of the week, you notice yourself growing more and more spiral-shaped spores all over your body. One day, the spores begin glowing a vibrant blue. You feel your magical power grow even stronger, while your mind slips further and further. Oh, wait. Volga Girl, I'm afraid you're not going to be able to go to the slums next turn. They lose 3 minds, so basically they're insane now. But, in no time, the sores are glowing so bright that they hurt to look at. Someone rushes up to you asking if you're okay. With only a glance, you set him aflame. You let out a scream that shakes the earth and shatters the skulls of all nearby. A river of blood coats the ground as you walk about, reveling in your destruction. You black out, and when you come to, you're at home in your bed. The sores have faded, and you feel like the disease symptoms have passed. Too bad that the slums are now a smoldering crater. Yeah, well done, Team Red. My turn. I'm just going to go to the palace, and you know what? I lived in the slums because I have no money, I have 1 wealth. So, I'm just gonna drink. Yeah. One day a fortune teller sets up. She, wants to read my fortune. Sure! You let me know. Ah, she's showering me with promises of love and wealth. Well, probably is an act. One night when I was walking home, though, the fortune teller runs up to me and gives me a kiss. There's the love part, and then she hands me a giant sack of gold. And there's the wealth. Well, I mean, you kind of made that come true, but okay. It was on us in a heartbeat, or so the stories go. The earth shook, and the air went still. Yeah, they are all dead, Volga. Well, Volga Girl wants to get wrecked. Alright. Volga Girl's also gonna come and drink with me. You spend the entire week getting wasted, Team Blue. You get 2 charm and 1 physique. One day, the tavern throws its annual dart tournament. Do you want to enter the dart tournament or spectate? Which one will help you get over your dead friends quicker? Go to the palace and oh, looks like you guys want to go to the palace and do work, Team Green. All right, I'll keep that in mind. Team Red, you might also want to think what you want to do. Enter. You got it. You sign up for the dart tournament, ready to prove your dart-throwing prowess. You play the worst game of darts anyone's ever seen. You manage to break several glasses and narrowly miss someone's head. I guess that's because you got wasted. You come in dead last. Someone there wrote a song how poorly you did, and you quickly become the most popular tune in town. You lose 1 charm. Well then, that didn't go that well, although you're still somewhat charming, Team Blue. Team Green wants to go to the palace and work. You spend the entire week doing paperwork for the palace, you pay 2 wealth and gain 1 mind. One day you overhear a jester tell a joke to a group of people. Everyone laughs, but you don't quite understand the joke at all. Do you want to ask for the explanation, Team Green, or try to figure out the joke on your own? I called Renee Fulham. Wait, what? I don't think I did. Because Vulgar Girl is also on Team Blue. No. Vulgar Girl said to get wrecked as well. Yeah. Vulgar Girl's hitting other people's darts, probably on purpose, I guess. Well, try to figure it out. You spend several hours later, you figure it out, and a small chuckle is had. All that thinking gave your mind a workout, and you gain 1 mind. Well, there you go. So Team Red wants to go to the Alchemy Tower. Do you want to clean the lab or brew potions, Team Red? Seem we need to figure out the Smirtis... What? Oh, okay, Team Green or Weed or whatever you want to be called. Regardless, Team Red. You have 12-9. Well, there you go. Brew, says Drownster. You got it. You spend the week experimenting with different potion brews. You gain 2 magic and 1 mind. One day, when you're in the tower, one of the alchemists asks you to watch his potion while he's out. Soon after he leaves, the potion begins bubbling out of control. If you don't do something soon, it will explode. Well, you can throw it out the window or drink it, Team Red. How do you want to handle this, nearly exploding potion? The mindless wizard will brew a potion that grants eternal life. I guess. Except that, right now, they are facing yet a different danger. Drink, you got it. You quickly drink the potion. Your stomach can't seem to handle the potion. It erupts up your esophagus, and for a solid minute, you're shooting a jet of fire between your lips. That burns, and you lose 2 physique. What a learning experience, though. You gain 1 mind. Hey, look, you're becoming slightly less insane, Team Red. Me, I'm just gonna go to the gardens and meditate. Maybe get over the fact the slums have been destroyed. I get 1 magic and 2 mind, and one day I come across an elderly man snoozing. You're having an awful time trying to nap in the bright sun? I guess I will block the shade for you, old man. And, I've become faint after standing in the sun like an idiot. But when I awakened, it is evening in the garden, and a gnarled tree was standing where the old man was. I guess the man was a tree or something. Then the world was a howling fury. A vulgar wants to go hunting. You got it. Chaos screaming, the sound of all we know being pulled in half. Alright, Team Blue is gonna go hunting in the woods. You spend a week hunting defenseless critters. You gain 2 finesse and sell the pelts for 1 wealth. One day you hear a howl nearby, followed by a rustling of leaves. I believe you're being chased by a werewolf. Do you want to run for it or stand and fight it, Team Red? Or Team Blue, sorry. It looks like Team Green wants to meditate. We should go to the tavern for charm. We need to charm our weed. I guess Team Green, you might want to figure that out between the two of you. Alright, Team Blue. Anyone on Team Blue. Do you want to run for it or stand and fight? Fight? You got it. You raise your weapon, ready to fight whatever is out there. A blur leaps onto you from the bushes and knocks your weapon from your hands. Wow, you have 8 physique, too. The beast slashes open your chest. You black out. When you come to, your whole body feels warm, and the gash in your chest has disappeared. You lose 3 magic, but gain 3 physique. Well then. You got slashed by a werewolf, and you're becoming quite powerful, but at the expense of your magical skills. Team Green, Team Green has not come to a consensus. I will go with Loki. Maybe, do you guys want to... You know what, Omega? If you're here, you can choose whether to bartend or drink. Which one do you guys want to do? You're strong, Af? You are. You are strong. Although you may or may not be a werewolf now. Alright, Team Green, what are we doing? And, Red. Yeah, Red might also want to think about what they're doing. And, I'm gonna hit bartend in 5 seconds unless Team Red says, or Team Green says something. 5, 4, 3, drink. You got it. You spend the entire week getting wasted. You get 2 charm and 1 physique. One day, an impromptu drinking contest is held. Well, you're already drinking anyway, but I guess if you just want to spectate the drinking contest, you're free to do so. Mega said go meditate. I know he did. Yeah, well, I went with Loki. I'll go with Omega Blaziken next time. And I had agreed with... Wait, did you? No, he says we should go to the tavern for charm. Oh, I didn't say that you agreed with him. I'm bad. You can go meditate next turn, assuming it's still there. You try down pint after pint, drinking as your life depended on it, but you end up blocking out. When you come to, you find yourself in a home you don't recognize and only your underwear. Your clothes are nowhere to be found, and you seem to be the only one home. You have no idea what happened. And Team Red, this would be the time that you have to choose. Dronester, if Melikins is not answering, it's up to you. Where you want to go, Team Red. What you want to do. Dronester, just choose. Melikins may or may not be here anymore. He might be dead. You never know. He might have drank the potion a little too much and died. Who knows? Who knows? Running up and down the town is what Team Red is exercising as they come to some kind of decision. Gardens it is. Do you want to landscape or meditate? Too bad. Already happened. It's okay, Green. Team Loki, they're not going to block you next turn because Team Red is after you in the turn order. Team Blue wants to go to the palace. Let's see if Fulham agrees with her. By the way, in the palace you can either do administration work or attend balls. Just letting you know. Landscape. Oh, you got it. We're landscaping. You spend the entire week maintaining the plants in the royal garden. You gain 1 finesse, 1 physique, and earn yourself 1 wealth. Walking past the pond one day, you see a fat little frog sitting by a lily pad. Please, miss, the frog begs. I'm not a frog at all, but an enchanted prince. If you could see a way to kissing me, it would break the curse and return me to normal. Alright, you can kiss the frog or catch the frog, and Vulgar Girl likes balls. I see. Weed Gardens next as Team Green. Okay. Weed Gardens next of meditating. Wait, weeding would be landscaping, Green. I don't think... Oh, no, that's not Team Red. Team Red hasn't broken the gardens. I think Team Blue is going to break whatever they do next. He needs to wait. Yeah. Whatever. Kissing the frog or catching it? Catch it. You got it. You realize that talking frog is worth a fortune and quickly grab it. You try to hop away, but you're way too quick. Ignoring the frog's protest, you bundle up in your bag. Later, you sell it to a traveling merchant for a huge fee, and you gain 3 wealth. Well, I'm gonna go to the palace and do administration work. I'll get 2 wealth and 1 mind. One day the king approaches me. Excuse me, you look like someone who I can confide in. I really want a prince to take over the throne, but the queen and I aren't exactly active in the bedroom. Do you have any advice how I could romance the queen? Oh yes, I will teach you my ways, O king. And he's just as charming as I am now. I made a bunch of diagrams for him, and now I get 3 wealth, because I made the king charming. But I might have made things worse. When it arrives this time, how will we fare? Will we once more rebuild? Move on, be strong, or have we forgotten? It looks like Team Fulham has not said anything, so... Team Blue will just go ahead and attend balls. They spend the week attending fancy gatherings. They get 2 charm and 1 physique. Over the course of the week, you notice that you've been slowly growing hair all over your body. That's not very attractive. You've also noticed yourself getting significantly stronger. You get 3 physique, and your ability to control the supernatural is fading, and you now have 0 magic. One day, you feel searing pain course through you as your body contorts against your will. Fur erupts from everywhere, and your teeth turn jagged and sharp. You hear the screaming of those around you, but all you can think of is how hungry you are. The next few hours are a blur. You wake up the next day in a bed, naked and coated in blood. You take a look at the mirror and notice you're completely back to normal. Yay! I feel like whatever it was is out of your system, although I think you just wrecked the palace, so all that work I did to help the king and queen get together, I think you probably just ate them, so... Yeah, well, I guess we don't need a king in the future, right? Team Green wants to meditate. Alright. They spend the entire week in deep meditation. Do you want to... Red, you can either bartend or drink in the tavern, so let me know. Anyway, Team Green, you get 1 magic and 2 mind. Over the course of the week, you notice that more people are setting up camp in the gardens. They appear to be protesting the lack of support for rebuilding the slums. Do you want to join their cause, Team Green, or ignore them? These guys are mad because they used to live in the slums, and you can either join their cause, or you can ignore what they're saying and say, I don't care about no stinking slums. I helped him get laid. Hopefully that I helped him get laid before you ate him. I would at least hope. Bartend, says Dronester. You guys got it. There was a huge car crash on the highway. That's fine, Gavin. I'm sorry to hear that. Sure. Alright, so I guess Team Red is bartending. Team Green, are you gonna join the cause of the slum people, or ignore? You have 5 seconds. 5. You want to do landscaping with your pretty claws? You can definitely do that week 6, Team Blue. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, join. Look, there you go. The rest of the week, you camp out in the park, singing songs, dancing, and making witty signs. You get 1 finesse and 1 charm. Well, there you go. Alright, Team Red, they want to go ahead and bartend. They spend the entire week serving drinks at the tavern. You earn 1 wealth and tips and gain 2 charm. One day, a bard pulls out a lute and starts playing a tune. Unfortunately, his singing is horrible, and is ruining the town's atmosphere. The tavern's atmosphere. You decide to do something about it. Do you want to convince him to leave, or challenge him to a lute duel? This is week 5 currently at Fulham. So anyway, Team Red, do you want to challenge him, convince him to leave, or challenge him to a lute duel? We can meditate next. That is what we should do next. Or, says Dronester. Although if Team Blue does, I don't think you can, Team Red. Anyway, convince him to leave or challenge him to a loot duel. Convince him to leave. You got it. You approach the bard and let him know that the tavern down the road is well known for big tips. Buzz off! The bard yells drunkenly. You walk away, giving a "well, I tried" sort of look to the patrons. What a blow to your confidence! You lose 1 charm. Oh well. Team Yellow, that's me. I'm just gonna go to the arena and beat in the arena. I get 2 physique and 1 finesse. During a match, another warrior's weapon is knocked from their grasp. I barely managed to avoid it, but with a sickening crunch, it destroys the knee of a nearby barstander. Well, that sucks. He's gonna take me to court. I'm just gonna settle with him, because I have money. I lose 3 wealth, but at least, you know, that's fine. The Yawhg! It's almost here! Almost. Almost. Well then, the storm is coming. Soon everything will be destroyed, Vulgar. And, hello, Mechacon. Welcome to the stream. But, I guess Team Blue, since Fulham has not said anything, they want to go landscaping in the forest. You spend the week maintaining plants in the Royal Garden. Oh, sorry, Fulham, I missed that, but you can decide the random event. You get 1 finesse, 1 physique, and earn yourself 1 wealth. One day a beggar comes up asking for any spare change. You can either give him wealth or ignore him. And Fulham, since I did not see what you said, you can choose the outcome of this random event. Team Green, you cannot meditate because Team Blue already went to landscape. You've lost. Oh, okay. Team Blue, what do you want to do? Vulgar Girl wants to give, but I'm letting Fulham decide. Don't ignore. Alright, he walks away, clenching his stomach. Oh. Don't give him. Whatever. The next night you notice him and he looks very weak. You feel terrible, and you lose 1 mind. Oh well. Team Green, you cannot meditate. The gardens has been destroyed. Gambling? You want to gamble? I guess you can do that in the arena. You spend the week placing bets on your favorite fighters. You get 5 wealth. Well, that worked out for you. While wandering around the halls between matches, you find your former lover, Kelly. An awkward exchange happens, which you want to know how they're doing without seeming to care too much. After a few weeks, Jean, one of the most popular fighters in the arena, butts into the conversation. Hey, Kelly, sorry to interrupt, but we've got to leave right away if you want to make your mothers in time. You say an awkward goodbye as they walk off holding hands. How do you feel? Do you feel happy for Kelly or extreme jealousy? The gardens have not been destroyed, Omega. However, Team Blue went there, so you cannot. Keep in mind that Team Blue does get first dibs, and in the same round, 2 teams cannot visit the same place. So Blue does technically have an advantage over the rest of the teams, but whatever. Getting good in 1 stat only makes it hard to pick at the end. I guess that's true, Loki. No one destroyed the gardens. No one. Anyway, Team Green feels happy. This encounter, despite its awkwardness, was refreshing, and you get 1 charm. Well then, that Yawhg simulator, I've not. Alright, so Red wants to go to the alchemy. Do you want to clean the lab or brew potions, Team Red? That would be for Melikins or Dronester. Now you're safe? Well, I guess so. Be happy and smoke weed. Well, I guess that's one way to do it, Omega. Alright, Team Red. I know you guys wanted to go to the Alchemy Tower, but you need to choose what to do here. I'm assuming you want... Oh, clean? Okay. Spend the week cleaning up the noxious chemicals. You're paid 1 wealth for your labor and get 1 magic and physique. One day you hear cries from help coming from the next room. Running over to investigate, you see the alchemists have accidentally created an ooze monster. A grimer, so to speak. How will you dispatch of the ooze? Do you want to punch in its submission or blast it with your 14 magic? I'm going to assume that you probably want to use your 14 magic over your 5 physique, but if you really want to go ahead and punch the ooze, I'm not going to stop you. Now meditate. Oh, okay. No weed for you. Yeah, it's bad. God. Alright, Team Red. What do you want to do? Punch it or blast it? Your fiancé's friend was murdered by the car... Okay. Sure. You pulverize the ooze into a puddle with an array of magical skills. The alchemist all cheer, and you gain 1 charm. Well, now it's my turn. I see that everything's about to be destroyed by the Yawhg, so I'm just gonna go drinking. Well, I mean, how else would you... How else should you do it? I mean, nothing ordinary even happens to me this week. Just drinking. The storm arrives in the night. By the warning, it still rages. For 3 full days, the tempest puts us through the grinder. Drowns us, crushes us, and ruins us. But then it ends. We see the graveyard our home has become. Our home. Does anything yet live? Is it, are we, past saving? That's a good question. Anyway, this is the part of the game that every team needs to decide how they want to spend post-Yawhg. How do you want to help rebuild the town? Team Blue, your options are the leader, the builder, the conjurer, the doctor, the smelter, the tailor, the looter, or the town drunk. You have 15 physique, 9 finesse, 4 mind, 10 charm, 0 magic, or 8 wealth. Mazza become the town drunk. Oh, okay. Town drunk. Oh, wow. You know what? Screw you guys. I'm gonna let Vulgar choose. Because you guys are just trying to wreck the town. Dr. Doom, you're not even on a team. You're not even on a team. Looter says Mecha. You guys are trying to sabotage. Mecha Khan, you haven't even been here. Vulgar Girl, I guess you have the deciding vote. Vulgar Girl wants to be the builder. Guys, you're ruining it. You're ruining it for the new guy. Oh, God. Does anyone want to change their vote? I think there's one vote for builder, one for town drunk, and one for looter. We should be the doctors at Team Green. I'll put all the team stats up there. If not, I'm just gonna have to roll a dice or something. How are you? Well, I guess we're just gonna do random.org for Team Blue, since they can't come to some kind of consensus. Half of the team wants to troll, and no, don't worry, Vulgar Girl. You chose probably the right option, but Maza and Fulham are trying to troll, basically. Fine, let's be leaders. I don't think you guys can be leaders either. But random.org. Here we go. Random it up. And that does not work. We'll let fate decide. Between what everyone wants. I heard someone say looter, someone say town drunk, someone say leader, and someone say builder. For the hope of the town, you know, you gotta hope that Team Green picks builder, and whatever is first on the list. Ah! Screw you, trolls! Vulgar Grill's suggestion is chosen. Ha! Team Blue is going to be the builder. Get wrecked. Get wrecked! Wait, why can I not? Uh-oh. There we go. The Yawhg. Why is looter bad? Because that hurts the town. If someone's looting, abandoned buildings, that hurts the town. Yeah. Anyway, builder it is. You spend your week helping to rebuild the town by hand. You build homes at breakneck speed, impressing the rest of the survivors. This helps the rebuilding effort significantly. Alright, Team Green. Green, what do you want to do? Looter or smelter, says Green. We can't waste our mind. Doctor takes finesse. Well, Green is now having a hard time to come to a consensus. Yeah, you've lost because you were just trying to troll Fulham. Whatever. Green isn't Fizz. Doctor. Alright, I guess Doctor it is. You take it upon yourself to help the sick and injured from the Yawhg. Despite your vast medical knowledge, your hands are too shaky to save some of the patients. You lose a few, but manage to save most of them. This does help the survival effort quite a bit. Alright, Team Red, your turn. Conjurer? Alright. It looks like Team Red says they want to be the Conjurer. You take it upon yourself to help conjure supplies for the town. Your mind is cluttered with madness. Looks like you need mind and magic for the Conjurer. You accidentally summon an army of demons. They destroy all progress the town had made before fleeing into the forest. Well then, looks like we're screwed. I'm going to be... I don't even know. I'll be a tailor. I managed to make a pair of socks for every survivor. It's not much, but it helps a small amount. It looks like we're either going to get the bad ending or the neutral ending, thanks to, well, I guess Team Red. Nice job, Team Red. And so we set about our task once more, building our lives, this time in a way we never have expected, or even wanted, but in the end, we were defeated. Yay, a bad ending anyway! Vulgar Girl actually got the right option chosen for Team Blue, but in the end, Team Red's army of demons destroyed the town. Those of us that struggled to put our home to rights, but in the end, the effort was futile, doomed. The city bled survivors and eventually became a husk, a dead thing. And perhaps the Yawhg was only partly to blame. The rest of it was probably Team Red. Oh well. Let's find out what happens to each individual team. Yeah, you would have lost even worse. The town is in ruins, but you do your best to survive and hide from the rampant crime. One day, a band of muggers gets the jump on you. Your coin purse is pulled from your grasp and your gut is stabbed multiple times. You die crumpled up in the side of the road in a thick pool of blood. Well, that worked out for you, Vulgar. And the rest of Team Blue. You try your best to survive in this wasteland of a city, but to no avail, Team Green. You die unceremoniously from starvation. Guess it's better than... Well, no, that's probably worse than bleeding out. Anyway, Team Red, word spreads about how you summoned horrors to sabotage the town's progress. Uh-oh, Team Red. One day a mob is formed, torches, pitchforks, and all. You try to cast spells at them, but in the panic, all you can do is summon flowers. You are beaten to a bloody pulp. Well, Team Red also died. The Yawhg traumatized me deeply. Despite everything starting to be okay now, something in me snapped. Maybe it's witnessing the baby floating face down in the water. Maybe it's when I found a man skewered on a fence, still squirming slightly, his eyes an empty void. Perhaps it's when I saw a group of kids that were trapped in a school and resorted to eating the rotting teacher corpse. Whatever it was, I can't help but drink. I drink so much I'm not entirely sure what is real and what's an illusion. One day I look in the mirror and my eyes are empty, hollow, but ha! I'm not dead! I'm the only survivor. Losers. I win! I might have gone insane, but I win. And, well, drink a lot, apparently. This game is freaking violent. I guess. And that has been the Yawhg. Can we ever get the good ending again? Probably not, because people... Seems after we got the good ending a few times, most of the time, most teams try to troll at the end. I know you tried, Vulgar. You tried hard. We got the good ending a few times, but then everyone, you know, whatever. No, choosing the town drunk is a good way not to get the good ending. And the only way to guarantee that your individual team